Kit Kats can read.
Hey guys, it's the 3rd of January and I just want to really quickly update you on the past things that have happened the last few days pretty much. The last time I actually did like a vlog video was from the 1st of January and that was just of Cookie because I cleaned him. So today is actually Friday. I'm working on a day off. I was off work, well I got sent home Boxing Day actually, which was really unfortunate. And then I was off sick on the Friday. And I know it like falls on like a really silly time because people then begin to question like, is she ill or is she actually making it up sort of thing? But I was actually genuinely ill. I had like a cold flu bug sort of thing, and then I pretty much had like a little chest infection over the weekend, which was really unfortunate. And so I was off on the Monday because I had pains in the chest on my left side, literally about this area here. And the worrying thing is that is the side where I had the pneumonia. So luckily I had some spare antibiotics from a month when I did have something very similar symptoms. So I had a spare set of antibiotics. And yeah, so I used some of those, and it seems to have kind of helped actually. I do feel a bit better in some sense, like I'm not bedridden anymore, because I had this horrible sort of like tummy bug, or this bug that made me feel like I was going to be sick. I was really bloated, I was going to the toilet, and yeah, it wasn't nice. So it's kind of transferred into my chest a bit recently, so I'm getting quite out of breath, especially if I'm going up hills. And even if I'm walking, like, I mean, I can't be really that bad out of shape because I was walking perfectly fine up some stairs a few days ago, like last week or something, and then I'm walking up them today and I'm just like, I had to stand still for about 30 seconds to a minute and just catch my breath because I felt like my heart was going to jump out of my chest sort of thing. So I went in and yeah, I had some antibiotics and I went back into work on the Tuesday. I offered to work on the Thursday and the Friday, so yesterday and today, to make up for some hours that I missed because I went home half of Boxing Day, and then I was off on the Friday, which was a short shift, and then I was off on the Monday, which was a short shift. So by working yesterday and today, I should have worked my hours back. I am doing a couple of hours extra overtime in next week to just sort of make up for kind of like a little bit of it, because I feel like maybe I'm like 1 hour under, but I think I'm naturally like 2 hours extra. And someone's just asked me today if I can work an extra 2 hours if they went home 2 hours early, and I said that's fine actually because I want to work some overtime next week, so I'm doing that on the Tuesday. So yeah, and I need to get more money sorted anyway because it's my birthday in February and I want to do something for my 30th. I would like to go hopefully out of the UK, just somewhere for the week, just relaxing really. And yeah, who knows really. I need to start like looking at places soon and like booking it. And even if I go on my own, I just want to get away for a week, not worry about anything, and for it all to be okay for the week. So we live in hope anyway. So I need to start looking and booking soon. My partner, he needs to renew his passport. He doesn't know how long that's going to take, and I just said, well, to be honest, like, if it takes longer than a month or something, then we can like book and maybe go to France or something, like on a boat maybe. Like, I don't know like how much and how expensive that is, so that's something I need to look into. But I don't want to be in the UK, basically. I don't want to be in the UK. I want to be out of the UK. So even I said to him, I was like, even if I go on my own, I was like, just don't even like think about it. We'll go like together another time sort of thing, or whatever. So yeah, that's it really that's happened health wise. I saw Aaron. When did I see him? I saw him the day before yesterday. So yeah, so I saw him actually January the 1st. So I went to see Aaron on New Year's Day, which was really nice. I finished work at 4, came home and I cleaned the hamster and I did some chores. Got to his around 5 p.m. I think we went and got some dinner from the garage. We just like picked up some bits to put in the oven. We sort of chilled in the evening, sort of lay down watching Final Space on Netflix. And then we near enough actually went to bed not long after that, and it was really, really nice to see him and just sort of like, just that like lovely feeling of just sleeping in somebody's arms and cheese. But oh my goodness, it's going really well so far with Aaron. I've known him for over 3 years now. We used to work together and we kind of had like a thing for each other, and we've always wondered really, and then yeah, it just kind of happened really. Like, we were both single. I've been single a few months, Aaron's been single for about a year really, I think. And it just kind of happened. We're just seeing how it goes, but it's going really well. It's been near enough coming up to actually a month. Actually, I did see him on the 3rd of January. I did see him on the 3rd of December actually. So it has technically been a month now, but we're sort of saying from the 7th because the 7th is when we went on like our December date. So yeah, it's going really well, really, really well. He's a really lovely guy, so thoughtful, and yeah, he's just really lovely, genuine guy. Like, treats me like a queen when I'm seeing him, and he only lives about a 15-minute drive from me, so it's really ideal. And he lives in his own place. I live in my own place, so we're like grown adults now. Speaking of living in own places though, I have felt that I have been kind of struggling lately to survive on my own because bills and rent went up in October. I feel like the government abolished something and something happened with rent, so everybody's rent went up in October. So mine went up by an extra £13 a month. But when you think about it, 12 times 13, it's a lot of money still, like even for me. Some people it might not be, but for me it's a lot. And so, and then my internet bill changed, that's gone up. My electric bill, I think that went up. I feel like my water went up. One of my waters, my water and my sewage, one of them went up by a couple of pounds. And council went up as well, a couple of pounds. So really, by everything going up by a couple of pounds, it soon adds up to like a bit of extra a month. I think really it probably went up an extra 50 quid a month, which is such a pain. It might even be more than that. But I was adding it up the other day, and if I just have it as rent, electricity, water and sewage and internet and my phone, like all of the things I need basically, it comes to £905 a month, which is mental for one person. And I'm on my own and I'm earning, and I'm probably getting about 1.3 a month. So I get about £300 to myself a month. And it's really tight and it's really hard, and I'm finding it difficult to save, and that's why I'm just like, I'm trying to work more. So I'm trying to work more this month to see if if I get more money end of this month sort of thing. So if I work more this month, I wonder if I'm going to get more money this month, or will I just get taxed a crap load of amount. Like, it's a pain because I did get taxed about, I think, 200 and something pounds, but it also included my work pension. So it's very, very irritating. It makes things very difficult and tough, but what can you do? What can you do? I can't do anything about it. It's tough and difficult, and I don't know. I mean, there is the option of I could go back to my nan's, but that means I've got to sacrifice all of my furniture, and that when I do eventually move and sort of get a deposit and get my own place and that sort of thing, then it means that I've got to rebuy all the furniture again. But the furniture I've got is fantastic, and it's just like, it'd be such a shame to just get rid of all of it. But my nan did say, she was like, with all of my books in the garage, there's not going to be room to keep furniture. So, you know, like chest of drawers, and the bed can be like flat packed. It can't, because we put it together so I can unscrew it. And so there's the dresser in my bedroom, there's the bookshelf that's in my bedroom, which has the DVDs on, and then I've got the kitchen table, which really isn't a lot, and then I've got the sofa bed, which can be, you know, folded in half and packed, and yeah, and then I've got another chest of drawers. Then there's the TV unit. So unfortunately, because I've got in the garage, I've got, I think, 38 boxes of books. And yes, I know it's bad. My nan said it's bad. I know it's bad, which is why January, especially, just to start off the year, and then the rest of the year, it's going to be tough, because I'm not buying any books until I have physically read 5 books, which is why I'm doing the 5 token thing, 5 to 1 book challenge. So yes, it's going to be tough, but I feel like it's not going to be too bad, actually. The thing that's making it kind of tough at the moment is that I know that I've got an Amazon gift voucher for £60 to spend for my mum for Christmas, and that my Secret Santa from work was a £10 book token. So that's where I'm finding it kind of difficult at the moment, but I might save the book token actually for my birthday, and that way it's kind of like a Christmas / birthday present to myself, and it's not going to be too bad because I can get a couple of books with it, and it wouldn't be so bad then. And, you know, if I've done really well in January and not bought anything, I'm just trying to do my best this month and not really purchase anything. So I'm going to see how it goes, especially because on my credit card bill, it's going to be like all of my December purchases, like what I got for Christmas. And yeah, I think it's going to be a pricey one this time. Luckily, I do have savings in case these things happen, because I know that Christmas is going to be kind of tight for me, with me being unwell. I went to the doctors today, speaking of being unwell, and I've had a chest x-ray. He's checked me over. He was concerned that I was a bit clammy, and that I said I was feeling quite dizzy, which I have been. So it's been crazy. So I think he just said just to keep taking painkillers, and maybe painkillers will help me. So I might take some paracetamol and ibuprofen in this set before I go back to work for the rest of my shift. But results of my x-ray will obviously be next week, and then I've got a blood test on Thursday, which I'll have to pop out of work for just to get done, which, I mean, it's a pain, but they've said it has to be done. I just told the nurses in the morning and the staff member that I'm working with that I've got a blood test. So yeah, it's all been a bit all over the place. I was really feeling overwhelmed. Not Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, I was feeling really overwhelmed. I was just thinking of all the things I needed to get done this year, all the things I wanted to happen this year of 2020, and all the things that have just gone wrong, and I just got so overwhelmed, and then I started feeling really crappy, and then I didn't feel really good, and it's just all happened in one. And yeah, just it's going like all over the place, really. Like my mood, I've been so hormonal lately. It's been absolutely mental. I can't believe that my actual hormones have been going crazy, like proper crazy. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with my body, with everything. I really honestly don't know what's going on with everything. I just don't really know what to do most of the time. I don't know how to react, and it is really overwhelming, and I get really upset the fact that I'm always unwell. Like every month of 2019 I was unwell, and you guys, if you've been following me, you would have seen that as well, like with the pneumonia, the recovering from the pneumonia. Then I got another chest infection and another chest infection and another chest infection, and I'm not even joking, I've had so many abscesses on my body, which are infections in the body. So I just don't know what's going on. I forgot to mention the abscesses actually today to the doctor, so I don't know what's going on, but maybe they'll do a blood test next week of counting my antibodies again, and if my antibodies are still low, then they'll know that that is the issue. But I don't really know what else to do. I mean, I've got my immunology checkup at beginning of February, which I've just literally like booked off of work. And I've booked another annual leave week because I had another week left to book. So I've put that down, as I was told that I've got a week and like 6 hours or something stupid like that. So I was thinking of keeping that random like 6 point whatever hours for some point. I don't know, like a random day, 6 hours of annual leave. So yeah, that's it really. My health, working, Aaron, and New Year's. My New Year's first few days, they haven't been good. I've just been really emotional. Been really emotional, and it sucks how emotional I've been. But I can't help like how I am, if that makes sense. So I am who I am, and I can't help it. So yeah, so I just wanted to give you a really quick update, like whilst I'm on my break at work. I'm in my car. I literally start work again in like 5 minutes, so I will head into work in a second. I've already got like a minute of walking up the hill, so I will head up literally like 1 minute to 2, just so that I arrive pretty much on time. So yeah, work, got 6 more hours to go. Katie can do this, and then I'll go home, I'll have a shower, and then I'll probably like hit the sheets. I'm feeling quite sickish, actually. I'm feeling a little bit sickish, so I'm gonna see how I go. I wasn't feeling really well last night, so I'm hoping that I feel better. But one of my colleagues that I like working with, she's working tonight, so I'm hoping that we're working together. If not, it would be good to just see her anyway. So I'm gonna head off and say goodbye now, and I will let you guys know how I'm doing with my reading either later or possibly tomorrow, but I'm gonna see how it goes.
Hey guys, it's Saturday, it's the 4th of January today, and I'm just going to quickly update you on everything. So I worked my shift last night, and I actually got a phone call in the evening from the doctor's surgery saying that they received my x-ray results, and apparently they found an infection that's in my lung. So I was like, oh, that's bloody brilliant. So they sent over some antibiotics over to the pharmacy, which I collected after work. They are amoxicillin, 500 milligrams, right here. So I took one last night, and I've taken one so far today, because I'm trying to keep it like around the same time, and I'm trying to time it around like times that I should be taking it. So I was thinking if I could take like my first one between 10 and 11 in the morning, then I can take my next one between 4 and 5 in the evening, and then take my last one sort of like probably around, I suppose, like 10 p.m. So I'm having one, and then that lasts the night pretty much. So yeah, so my chest was kind of hurting last night just before I went to bed, so I took an antibiotic, and yeah, I've had one today. It doesn't seem to be hurting so far, So I don't know whether maybe I just had a little strain as well. So I don't really know, because it was just hurting when I was breathing. But I put the heating on last night. I was like, I know I'm working in the afternoon, but I think I just need the heating on my flat to help with my breathing. And I was like, and if I'm feeling unwell, I think I need the heating on. So I think I might just like leave it on for the next few days, just to make sure that my flat is staying warm, so that when I return home, even if I finish work at 2, then I've got a nice warm flat to go to. Plus obviously the washing dries, so there shouldn't be any dampness really in the flat because of it, because the heating's on. So yeah, my nan has also ordered me a clothes airer. It's kind of like what I've got, but like it comes with a cover, and it's like electric, and then I think you turn it on for like half an hour or something, and it just dries your clothes and it stops the place from getting damp. So it's ideal for flats. So I was just like, ooh. So hopefully she'll have that next week for me to trial out and use, which would be awesome. So there's that. And then yeah, I got home and I just kind of like settled into bed. I wasn't really hungry. I haven't really had much of an appetite, to be honest, ever since I have been feeling unwell the past few days. So I suppose in a way that's a good thing. I remember, I think yesterday I had some lunch, and I can't seem to recall really eating anything for dinner, because I had a piece of battered fish and some poached fish with some chips and mash. It was like a mixture of chips and mash and peas, and I think I had like one egg. I don't know, he gave me like some random leftover bits, which I was perfectly fine with. So that was my lunch, and that kind of lasted me for like the rest of the day. And then I think I had like a lemon dessert, and then I don't recall having anything to eat the rest of the evening. I just had a couple of cups of tea, and I think that was it really. I didn't eat anything, and even when I came back here I didn't eat anything. I just didn't really have an appetite, if honest. So yeah, and then I near enough went off to bed, I think about 11 o'clock. I woke up a couple of times this morning. One was fairly early. I think it was about 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I woke up again about 9 o'clock, and then I slept again, and then I woke up again about 10 o'clock. So I have had a good lay-in. I'm not in until the afternoon. I was going to see how I was today, because if I still had the pain in my chest, and if I really didn't feel well, like if I literally went downhill sort of thing, because obviously like this infection in my chest, we don't know what it is. All they know is it's just come up in an x-ray. Could be some sort of chest infection. It also could be a possible pneumonia again, so I don't really know, which is the scary thing. So hopefully these antibiotics will just clear it up. Like that would be really good. So yeah, so I'm only working an afternoon shift today on this Saturday, so which I'm grateful for, because if I was working all day, like, I mean, I would have still gone in, but I don't know like how I would have lasted, if that makes sense. So I'm on an afternoon shift today, and I'm on a morning shift tomorrow over this weekend. So yes, I'm going to see how I go this afternoon when I go into work at 2. It's currently like 12:30, I believe. Yeah, 12:30. So I'm gonna go and get some lunch, which I've got some soup. I think I've got oxtail soup, so I'm gonna have some soup, probably like one slice of bread. I'm not massively hungry, but I just need to eat something to sort of like, I suppose, go down with my antibiotic, and also it keeps me going as something for work. But I'm going to walk to work today, and then I'll be walking home later. I'll see how I go. If I find that the walk is actually really, sort of taking it out of me, because if it is pneumonia, because I was getting really out of breath, like, was it yesterday? No, it was the other day when I was working all day. I was getting really out of breath on the Friday, and yeah, it was quite bizarre. Really, like, and yeah, when I got tested over yesterday at the doctor's, he was just like, you're really clammy, and like because I've been going like the hot and cold and having periods where I've just been feeling dizzy and just not really with it. Like that's been the weird things when I've been at work, and I just stand there and I'm just like, I'm really not with it. Like I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm all over the place, and that's like, yeah, it's quite horrible. So yeah, so I've got an infection in my lung, which isn't a great start to January and the new year. But I knew it wouldn't be great because I was still unwell by New Year's Day. So it's been a continuous thing. So yeah, I'm going to do my best with this shift at work. If I find that I get worse and worse at work, I mean, afternoons aren't as strenuous as mornings, but I would just do my best. And if I get really excruciating chest pain, then I'll just let them know, and then I'll just take a few days off of work or something until I'm better. But I mean, that's the plan. And then I was also planning on like possibly going over and just staying with my nan if I get worse. Basically, like I stayed at hers when I had pneumonia that time, and she looked after me. So yeah, but that's just worst comes to worst. Yesterday I came over for work to a package, and I knew what it was because I ordered it like a couple of weeks ago, and it finally came, and that is my little mooncake. Here he is. If you guys don't know where this is from, it's from a cartoon called Final Space, which is on Netflix. You guys should watch it. It's very funny. If you like Rick and Morty, or I think it's Generation PD, I've watched that, and any of those sort of cartoons that are like Netflix's own, then you'll like this. And just for the little green alien, he's like a powerful green alien, and he's just so cute. And I got my own little mooncake, and that's his name, and it's called Mooncake, and he's so cute. And I got one, and he protected me last night, and like he is my protector. So I'm really happy that I've got my little mooncake now. So yeah, so I'm gonna head off now, get some lunch, and then I'll head off to work. And I will either let you know tonight or tomorrow how I managed to get on with work and everything. And yeah, I will speak to you guys very soon. I'm at my nan's in my old bedroom, which you guys would recognise if you've been following my channel for a while. TV, the bed, where a little bookshelf used to be, and for you guys that would also remember, my old book cupboard, which is empty. Bizarre, isn't it? So it's always strange when I come back here. It doesn't quite feel right. So yeah, as I'm here, I'm sort of thinking, like, do I move back? So I'm sort of thinking, do I move back so that I can save money as well as I don't know, bit of company, I guess. I don't really know what to do at the moment. I'm a bit, I suppose, a bit overwhelmed. It's difficult at the moment what I would like or want to do. It's difficult. My life used to be here, and yeah, I don't know whether coming back here would, I don't know. I think what I need to do really is to start downsizing at my flat anyway, and just trying to work out what I don't need there, looking through the ottomans and sort of maybe slowly moving things over here, just sort of seeing how I go with things like that, and can go from there really, sort of, I guess. So yeah, I don't really know what to do, but I think it can be doable. I think it can. It just means I've got to really think about things. I've got to really start to think about things. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. I think it can be done, and it may require me buying some more plastic boxes for storage underneath this bed, but I've got the games bookshelf. I don't know, I think it's going to be difficult, but maybe the games bookshelf can go in here. I don't know whether to make this book cupboard again. Don't know. And I have my special bookshelf, which I think I'll still have over there. I'll put that back. It's going to be difficult, guys. It's going to be difficult, but I really like these small chest of drawers. I think they're making it look quite good at the moment. And yeah, this is my old room, and it's very nostalgic. I just think I love independent life, but I'm also thinking maybe I do need to start thinking about coming back, and it's going to be really, really emotional, I think, for me to do that. But I need to start downsizing and maybe starting to move things back slowly but surely. I don't know. I think the games consoles can go in the little cupboard there where they used to be, along with games. And then have my big TV there. Yeah. Small bits of furniture I should be able to keep, but I think big bits of furniture I might have to get rid of. I don't know. I think it's a big decision to make, but I can probably do it. I just need a lot of thinking. And the books I've got in the garage already, I need to sort of look through because they are my red books, and I need to decide between them. Are they going to be the ones that I'm going to keep? It's going to be difficult. Very difficult, I think. So we shall see.